straight from Franklin Templeton. We're also going to talk about the Solana and XRP ETFs. And the reason why these are so important is because there's actually volatility with these. And that means people are actively trading them. And when there's volatility, there is interest. Unlike Bitcoin and really the entire crypto market right now, we're not really seeing a lot of volatility. We're just seeing a lot of sideways action. So let's go ahead and get into it. Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto, every single day. I'm Wendy O. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and of course set alerts. First and foremost, happy birthday to my nephew. We're currently celebrating that right now. Absolutely love the kid. One of the best ever. And shout out to the kids for keeping it down right now. But anyway, sending you guys love and light. Let's go ahead and get into the news. Happy New Year. And yeah, let's go ahead and talk about some exciting stuff. It is New Year today. And New Year, new me. Probably not. I'll probably still be doing the same thing. We'll see, though. We'll see. Anyways, let's talk about what Franklin Templeton said about XRP. So the head of digital assets at Fidelity says XRPL is a payments-first blockchain built for fast, low-cost cross-border transactions. And Fidelity has around 1.7 trillion assets under management at the end of October. He also views XRP as a foundational asset in diversified portfolios due to market cap. And they offered the XRP ETF, XRPZ, okay? So again, it was Fidelity. It was not Franklin Templeton. Apologies about that. Sorry. It's really hard. I don't have a whole lot of service up here. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. It's going to be very exciting. 2026 and 2027 will be a really big year for crypto. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Good morning. Next, let's go ahead and talk about the XRP and Solana volatility in 2025. So XRP and Solana were about twice as volatile as Bitcoin in 2025, and they had a lot larger price swings. But again, those are altcoins, so that generally makes sense. You'll see a lot bigger swings when it comes to a lot of these altcoins. Okay. In addition to that, Bitcoin volatility fell sharply due to strong institutional demand via ETFs. The deep liquidity seen in Bitcoin and ETFs is keeping volatility high. Also, the XRP ETFs have now logged 30 straight days of net inflows, which that is freaking insane. Like literally insane. Happy New Year to Lawrence. I think it's already 2026 in Australia. I think so, right? Anyways, but the reason why the volatility is so important, especially when it comes to a lot of the ETFs, is that just means money's moving in. You know, you have inflows, you have liquidity, and that means people are actively trading them. And the thing with Bitcoin, where they're saying there's not a whole lot of price movement, there is liquidity coming in, but this is more of a, like, Bitcoin moves differently. Like Bitcoin, I would say, is more like a commodity, like a precious metal, something that you want to have as a hedge against economic uncertainty, like gold and silver, palladium, platinum, all that type of stuff. All right. So we have that. Then in addition to that, when we see a lot of these altcoins, yes, they do have value utilities, but they move differently. And part of them moving differently is just a little bit of, they're more volatile, they move differently, and people are trading these a lot more. And I mean, people are still doing this with Bitcoin and Ethereum, with Bitcoin, but it's not as much as you would see happen with a lot of the altcoins, which is why I'm so excited about a lot of these spot ETFs. And the reason why is because that does add additional liquidity. Now, I know Bitcoin's not doing a whole lot right now. Everything's just kind of like at a standstill. But again, it's the end of the year. A lot of people are away from the office. It just is what it is. Thank you so much to Lawrence for the $10 super chat. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Go ahead and get my little nephew something for that today. He got a Rubik's, or what was it, a Rubik's? I don't know what the heck he got. The kids get all kinds of stuff. Anyways, because the babies always come first. Thank you so much to 93 Super Premium for the $20 super chat. I appreciate you very much. I appreciate you guys showing up too. It really means a lot to me. And I'm going to post a different type of video for you all at 2 p.m. PT today. It's going to be crypto related, but it's a little bit different. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Anyways. This one is a big one. This one is a really big one. Bitwise files for 11 cryptocurrency ETFs. You know, Bitwise has a staking Solana ETF, all right? So they're going to be filing for Aave, CC, ENA, Hype, Near, Stark, Sui, Tron, Uni, Zcash, and Tau. Interesting choices. So Grayscale also files for a Spot Bitzer ETF following the network's first halving event. I feel like that's old news, though. A little bit of old news over there. Sui Network targets privacy amid computing concerns, which that one's interesting. Not really too interesting. Like, I just, honestly, at this point, I'm just exhausted like you guys are, and I just freaking want number to go up. Like, I literally just want number to go up. I'm so over it at this point. Now, Ethereum hits 8.7 million new smart contracts in Q4, which was good. It was a record, which is amazing. And the growth was driven by tokenized assets, stablecoins, and infrastructure products. Also, Tom Lee says that Ethereum is entering a long-term super cycle despite being down 40% from its all-time August high. Spot Bitcoin ETFs record 355 million net inflows, ending 7-day negative streak. And Master hits a new 52-week low. Now, why is that important? Shout out to Paul. Hi, part of the O Army. So let's go and kind of recap what's going on. So we know institutions are here. We know institutions love Bitcoin. We know institutions like XRP and Solana. Those inflows have been incredible, primarily XRP. And how does that translate to price action moving forward? Well, price action moving forward, you need liquidity, and institutions are bringing liquidity. Unfortunately, when we do have these institutions coming in, they operate and they trade differently. So the markets are going to change. But at the same time, the way crypto is laid out now is that we can still participate as we feel. Enter 24/7, 365. And then we also have DTCC coming in that they're basically going to go ahead and tokenize everything, which is going to be bullish long-term for crypto. Well, depending on what chain they use and whatnot, but it's just really like kind of like the integration of crypto and TradFi and all of it together. So the markets are going to be trading a little bit differently. And good morning to Gorgeous Alexandra for the $10 super chat. I appreciate it. So I'm going to give you guys a shout out in a second. But moral of the story is we're taking a look at the crypto markets right now, and there's not a whole lot of price action. People are like losing their minds. Those people are going to be the ones that end up getting wrecked. But the ones that are actually consistent and continue to pay attention to what's happening, you guys will end up performing well. But one of the things I do want to say is I really do believe that Bitcoin will hit $1 million. And the reason why I think Bitcoin will hit $1 million is because with all of this extra liquidity that's coming in, and the higher that price goes, we're going to see a lot less volatility. So to me, that's personally a good thing. And could that eventually happen with XRP and Solana and Ethereum and some of these other assets? Possibly. There's a big chance that that can happen. We don't know yet, though. All right, we don't know yet. And I know that there's a lot of rumors going or circulating around about XRP and what's going to happen and whatnot. This is the thing with Ripple. Ripple's going to do what it needs to do when it gets approved, because they always go through a lot of different regulatory pathways to get stuff done. A lot of people are like anticipating Ripple to pump like crazy tonight because of all this crazy news. That's not going to happen. Like, we might see some volatility with the markets, but really it's a holiday. And I just don't remember when on a holiday, during holiday time, crypto is pumped like crazy, really, if you think about it. So that's kind of just my thought process of it. But, that's pretty much the news for the day. Crypto's doing what it's doing, and we love that. Now, good morning to Mr. R for showing up. Mr. John Legend, John Germain, Lawrence, of course, to Dale, to Paul, to Neil, Gorgeous Alexandra, Sparkwater. Who else? And that's pretty much it. So I got a video coming out for you guys at 2 p.m. PT, and I hope you guys watch it, and then the news wrap up just in case anything else breaks. Anyways, a lot more ETFs are coming, a lot more things are coming, and just be optimistic for 2026 and see what happens. Like, we never know what's going to happen. You need to be optimistic and real optimistic and realistic at the same time. But anyways, thank you guys so much. Have a good rest of your day. Bye, babies. Happy New Year. Hey, Kenny. I know I started a little bit early today. Bye, babies.